Guys, so I'm back here with another video, and this time an exclusive 3 Anze. It's the last video in the series. Let's go and have a look at exclusive 3 just to see what it is. Now it says that Devour Life, which is his S2, after dealing damage to an enemy with Hasten Death, Feebleness 2 and Paralyze 2 are guaranteed to be inflicted for 2 turns. Each time after Anze replaces Green Reaper with the Green Reaper Resonance, he gains Quelled Soul. Before the skill is cast, Quelled Soul immune to control effects, limited inflicted by heroes, up to 3 times. So this last part here is what I want to test in PvP. If that doesn't work in PvP, then he's useless. Let's be honest, you don't want to put him into any teams. You want to have him CC immune so that he can place this debuff as fast as possible, so that you can actually use it for something, because he doesn't have any other buffs, debuffs or anything, and his damage is pretty crap by himself. So this is the only thing you'd want to have in PvP, is this one here, and hope that the Hasten Death can somehow kill someone in PvP. Now that is what that does, and since the last video we haven't really done anything about him. He's gained a bit more attack now, the rest of the stats is the same. He's still under 150% crit rate, so I might have to fix that, but we'll see in just a moment here if it works in PvP or not against maybe if I can find it in a seal or someone like that will be using his CC from the beginning of the battle. We can test and see if it works, right? So let's jump into it here and see how it goes. So let's just start by doing the guild boss here. It's an easy test to see if his damage went up, at least his personal damage here, and this is obviously without the resonance thing from the beginning. Well, it is because you got Blaze. Let's see here. So it's gonna do some damage here, boom boom boom, and we're gonna have a Margarita also doing her damage, and then we're gonna go out and check the damage. So damage is pretty much the same at exclusive 2. Now let's jump into Wuthering Coast here real quick and see if we are doing... Where is Wuthering Coast? I can't find it. Here it is. So let's just jump into Wuthering Coast to see if something has changed. And yeah, let's see here. Okay, 30 billion, still the same damage, actually exclusive 3. Let's see if we can manage to get it up. Nope, 28. Now I want to see something interesting. Yeah, okay, so 28 here, and the interesting part is that his damage is not really going up that much. Sun Wukong lost some damage, and there is a very easy explanation for that. It's because Marie is putting the penetration debuff above, on the one with the most second most attack, and it used to be my Sun Wukong. You can see it here, 44k.8, and now Anze has more because I gave him exclusives. So he's actually become the one that gets the buff now instead of Sun Wukong, which looks like it's not that great. It's not that great. So we'll have to see. The thing is that I have a dream that this guy can do some damage in PvP, but if he can't, then I'll just nerf his attack, because I like Sun Wukong having the penetration buff instead of him. If he's not doing any damage anyways by himself, then we might as well just nerf it and just go for whatever stat is boosting him. Okay, yeah, so it looks like we did lose some damage actually by giving him that one, by losing the penetration buff on Sun Wukong. So penetration, and this guy by himself is not doing anything. So now he got the buff, but he's not really, didn't really get anything out of it, so to speak, right? So we have to remember what the exclusive 3 is actually doing here, and it is the immunity thing here that is the important part, and then also the debuff. But the debuff doesn't really do much because Marie is already applying the feebleness buff, so it kind of sucks. But let's go into the friendly against this guy here. I've done it against his team and the other one, so we can just see it here. Let's first see if we are starting with it. You can see here that I'm not starting with the resonance thing here, which also means that I'm not CC immune from the beginning. So if they had a near seal, then I would probably have been CC'd by now before the Apsara here. Because let's face it, Apsara is going to start with this one here, and now I got CC immune. So okay, but so after as Apsara has returned, then I'm CC immune, which is okay, I guess. But now you can see something interesting here is actually that Lance hit his turn meter down thing on my on my Anze here. So you can see that actually Marie is going before Anze. You can also see here that I got turn meter decreased there. I still haven't had my turn. We can try and put it on auto here. I still haven't had my turn with him. He just got turn meter reduced. He's not immune to that. So that is kind of unfortunate against because that kind of screws the rotation up. And now you can see I just died. I died from the poison damage from Giselle, which means my Marie is so fast that the buff actually went away. So now I'm not immune to damage, or at least it looked like it. You can see here, he just died there. Let's try and find another team. Guys, so I'm back here and I couldn't find a team with Nazil in it, so I actually just put in my own Nazil and dueled myself in the guild. So this is my CC team on the other side, and here you can see the battle has just started, and we can actually go back here and do it one more time, and I'll show you. I'll just take myself here and Classic Arena. I'm not gonna leave the guild, no. Classic Arena, and then you can see here I'm not touching anything and it's not on auto. You can see Nazil is starting out, just CCing everyone here except for Apsara and Muringjing. You can see here I didn't manage to get the CC immunity because I wasn't fast enough. So against a Nazil or someone else that is doing CC before you get your turn, then that is not working. Now this one here, will he get out of it? No, he won't. So he's still sitting in it here, which is not great. And yeah, not great. Let's be honest. So I mean, the thing is that you want to have that. I think you need that 500% crit damage, and you just want him CC immune at the beginning of the battle. Otherwise, it's kind of. You can see he's not doing anything. He's just sitting there. It's pretty annoying actually. So far, this is like the second fight now where he's practically literally doing 0 damage. He's not doing anything. No buffs, no debuffs, nothing. Nothing, man. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get him to the 500% crit damage, just to test out if he can actually do anything here. So we can easily do that, and then I'll fix his gear later. But basically, we can just put a blaze in here, I guess. Then we have it, right? We have the buff now. So let's see what actually happens. Now you can see he's strong enough. He's CC immune, so he didn't get CC there. Now let's do this here and see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna do the momentum buff here, and who is gonna get her turn? Okay, so this is better because now Marie skipped the first turn, which is fine because that is what usually happens against these guys here, because you can't apply the Kinara buff before. So now you can see everyone is low, but that's because of Muringjing is just, I don't know, right? Anyways, let's see here. Now he actually did some damage. It's kind of hard to see what is happening here. Yeah, so basically, okay, let's look at the damage here. Yeah, he's not doing, I mean, he's doing 1 million damage there, but it's a third of Muringjing, and it's about the same as Apsara. Maybe if we had someone on the other side just trying to like live a little longer. Let me try and make it. Okay, so I met another team here. I'm just putting in some well, Penny and Nazil together with a Giselle, and then just Muringjing and Marie for some added survivability. I just want to see what happens. So when the shield starts here, no one gets CC. I do this here. I put it Kinara debuff on my Marie. Now it's my Marie's turn for some reason, and the shield nukes someone. And can we get the turn on? Can we get the turn on our dude here? Let's see what happens. Let's see here, because against other Marie teams, they will be immune to the damage. Maybe. Let's see, who did he put it on? Yeah, okay, so I managed to put it on that. You see I'm getting smacked in my head here by my own team. So let's see here. It's not really going great, is it? I mean, it's not going great here. I just wanted to see how much damage he can do. It doesn't look great. He's also very squishy. He can be CC'd very easily, and you can see he's not doing any damage. He's not doing any damage, and he even he managed to do his, like, he's doing direct damage, right? So Marie, doesn't matter if Marie is there. It doesn't matter, it's just because I didn't want my Muringing to absolutely annihilate my other team, so I put Marie in to stop the dot damage. But you can clearly see here that he's not doing any damage. He's not doing any damage at all, like nothing. And I got the S4 out, I got the S2 out. Let's look at his in-game stats here. Like how bad is it? Let's take a look at the stats in-game here. When he gets his turn here, let me see how much crit damage and stuff. I know that the attack is low, but like, I mean, he got 512% crit damage in game here. He's got 45k attack. It's not, I know it's not crazy stats and he's not in Devour gear and all that. It's no excuse though for doing so little damage. Honestly, it's not. It's really not, man. I mean, let me see it one more time here. Let's just put this on auto and then we'll, I don't know, I'm just gonna go and regret putting these eyes on. But again, guys, I did this for you guys so that you don't have to spend it on him. Let's see it after this here. We'll see what happens here after this fight is dead. Getting absolutely annihilated by my own team, and forget that a place is just there to get the thing done, right? And here again, you can see the damage. He doesn't do any damage at all compared to any of the other ones. So I think that's it for me for now. Thank you for watching this video. The conclusion is you should probably not pull for this guy unless you want to use him in Liuli for the severe wound and a bit more of damage. Obviously he's good in PvE and whatnot, but for PvP purpose, pretty much useless. Alright guys, cheers.